my goodness me, Robbie Mustoe, what is your...
Don't ask me, I have no idea.
What is your top line out of that game?
Did we just see David Moyes just see the penalty, Tim, and just point to Mark Noble and say, get on, you're taking it, without any warm-up? Maybe that's one part of it. I think the VAR was right on Luke Shaw. It looked like Ronaldo was chopped down before that. The VAR didn't take a look at. I thought the first one was correct. I think it's a great bit of management from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to make brave decisions in terms of subs, bringing off Greenwood and bringing off Paul Pogba to bring on Lingard. And also, by the way, talk about Lingard, he could have sold him to West Ham United. He wanted to keep him. So, listen, we'll give credit to this man when he does great things. It worked out, but the drama in every week for them to win the title like that. Wow.
I asked you for one top line, you gave about 25. It's okay, because that's the point of the game today. Brilliant game. Yeah, I mean, Tim, for you.
Well, everything revolved around Ronaldo. It was a goal, and then the two penalties that weren't given that he thought was. And Jesse Lingard, fantastic. I mean, you talk about a guy who stayed to fight for his place, could have gone back or pushed for a move to West Ham United. They wanted him. He was so sensational for them. And then he broke their hearts today with a really, really awesome goal. Earlier
on in the day, you said you weren't sure Solskjaer's got it to get them over the line when it matters. Have you changed your mind?
No, I haven't. Don't tell me that right now. Listen, it was, God, what an emotional game of football it was. I mean, so much went on in there. But again, credit to him today. You know, for the decisions he made, it worked out.
Yeah,
but
it certainly did.
Lots of
massive drama. We had drama as well in the Brighton game. We'll bring that to you. We're hoping for drama in the final game of the weekend as well. That one is a London derby. We're going to take you then.
You'd say that looks a penalty to me. I've seen that a few times.
It's a penalty.
I thought at the time it looked an absolute stick-on penalty. And listen, I kind of get when you see it for the first time, the referee might get it wrong, guys. You know what I mean? He might get it wrong.
Then VAR has to intervene and say,
yes,
it's a penalty.
I haven't seen that.
You've got that wrong.
I don't know how he doesn't think that Souček's been kicked through there.
It's shocking. Shocking.
I don't know how.
Shocking. I mean, this is a clear penalty. He comes from behind as well. Souček doesn't even have the intention to block him. He just stands in the way. You try to let the ball pass.
It's Wan-Bissaka who's off his feet and trying to
Wan-Bissaka. And we know Wan-Bissaka has that in his locker. We've seen it midweek during Champions League.
Yes?
For me, it's a penalty.
Okay.
Clear penalty.
Let's go the other end then, because Manchester United have a couple of claims themselves in that respect. This one?
This is not a claim. This is an absolute stick-on. I can't believe where Martin Atkinson stood that he could say to Cristiano Ronaldo, that's not a penalty, or you dived.
But more important, if he thought that this was a dive, why don't book him for a yellow card for diving? If it was so clear that it was a dive.
I'm sorry.
Inside of his knee.
We shouldn't laugh,
but it's
watch the knee come out.
It's comical.
It's comical. No, it's
from
shocking.
Foul.
It's shocking.
What
and
do you
he's there as
Ronaldo
well.
To do?
Ronaldo
can't get out the way. Look, out comes the right leg.
Yeah, make contact.
Where do you want Ronaldo to go? So I think one or two people have said, well, he could have avoided it. No, he couldn't. There's no way he could have avoided that. And for the VAR again to say that's not clear and obvious is an absolute joke.
Was Mossy in VAR? I've lost my list.
It's shocking. There was another one.
Between them.
Darren England, was it?
Darren England.
Oh, Andrew Marner.
Darren England. See, they're scared of Atkinson. Those that are junior to what they perceive to be their senior ref are scared to see. Yeah,
you think they're scared of
absolutely. They're frightened of saying, Martin, you've got that wrong.
It's
no
funny
question.
That Mossy yesterday...
Because he's the senior ref.
Mossy
so because he's the senior ref, you know...
There was an incident at Molineux. I don't know if you played. Manchester City played Wolves, and a red was overturned that he had shown. Turned into a yellow in the very early days of...
It was United.
United.
Yeah.
And he was furious that his decision had been overturned. Absolutely furious. And expressed that sentiment at the next referees meeting as well. They're scared of him, Nige. But...
Well, that works.
He's had a bad week.
It works.
He's had a bad week.
Well
Lingard scores before the next major talking point, and what a good goal it was.
Fantastic goal. I mean, you know, especially with the shocking situation he had midweek with Young Boys is made responsible for their loss. I mean, look, he comes in against his old team. He doesn't want to celebrate, but just the touch inside, that little hesitation to shoot the first time, give him an extra 2 yards to open his body up, and then this was no chance for Fabianski. No chance that he would take that. I mean, Zuma on his back feet here, little hesitation.
Ronaldo
what a strike. What a strike.
Well, you see, you make a good point, Andy, because we're about to discuss
yes,
it.
I know we are. That's why I made the point.
Yeah, that is the next situation. But
I would
apart from
hate
that,
to think that goal would be disallowed because Ronaldo was deemed to be offside.
No, it should be.
But you just stay with us. So, Ronaldo then thinks he should have had a penalty for the second time in the game. Nigel?
I think this, he was searching, he was reaching for it, because if you look closely here, Ronaldo was diving already. He was towards going to the ground before Zuma already made a tackle in. If you look closely, he goes down now. So yeah, I agree with you.
He is going down.
But going down here.
Look at Zuma's leg come right across him, and his body come across him. Now I agree with you. He's gone down looking for it.
Has he gone down because he moves at such pace that he is concerned that the leg of Zuma could inflict damage?
No.
And therefore he is taking evasive action?
No, he's gone down because he's looking for a penalty.
Exactly. But it's a penalty, isn't it?
I think it's a penalty. I have to be honest. I think it's a penalty.
I think this first one was more of a penalty than this one. This one is debatable.
Yes, Nigel.
I think this one is debatable. And again, what I said before on the first one as well. So this was more looking like a dive than the first one. So if you think that it was not a penalty, book him for a yellow card, because it's also in the rulings, right? So why not book him as a...
Well, you could have sent him off then on that basis.
Probably.
And perhaps should have done. Was the award that went to West Ham accurate and fair?
Yes. The penalty shout?
Yes.
Or the penalty, yeah.
I only have to think back to Crystal Palace against Tottenham last weekend when Ben Davies, in the same sort of area, did the same sort of thing. His arm was away from his body, penalty was given. They didn't need VAR last week, they gave the penalty. But the linesman who's on this side decided he wasn't brave enough to stick his flag up and give the penalty. He thought, I'll leave it to VAR to sort out.
My guess is because Atkinson's one of those referees that tells his assistants, I'll make those big decisions. Graham Poll was another when he refereed. Always said to his assistants, I don't need help, thank you.
Yeah, but VAR, you need help nowadays.
Well, VAR was there to help on this occasion.
Exactly.
It would have been difficult to deny West Ham. But this decision here to send on Noble for this, what do you think?
Well, this is a hard one for me. I think we discussed that, and it was a bad penalty, to be honest. It was quite well saved, yeah, of course, but he knew that he was kicking the ball in that corner. You could just tell about his whole body language, how Noble would walk up to the ball.
Hindsight's a wonderful thing. We can all sit here now and say it was a bad idea. If Mark Noble scores, well done, David Moyes.
And we were hoping,
and it's a 50-50. It's a flip of a coin, Richard. It really is a flip of a coin. Now it looks like he's made a mistake. We can all say, David shouldn't have done that. I was surprised David did that. That's not like David Moyes for me. I think when the players he's got on the pitch, they must have designated a penalty taker before they kicked off.
Well, that's why I said to you was Bowen on, because I guess if Antonio was there, he would have taken it.
Yeah.
Bowen's been successful at Hull.
I know. But
they have enough quality on the pitch.
Must have.
You just mentioned a list of players who were still on the pitch who could have taken a penalty. So why take a Noble of the bench?
He's got questions to answer in that respect, and I'm sure will, David Moyes. Here's Jesse Lingard and the keeper.
Yeah, over the moon. I got a brilliant reception when I came on. I had a good time at West Ham. Obviously, I got to move on with Man United, and I've got to do my best for Man United. So, like I say, I've been working hard, and to overcome last week, weren't easy, but to get some minutes today and score was brilliant. Mistakes happen in football, and that's one of the only mistakes I probably made in my career in football. But you got to overcome them things. Things happen. You got to bounce back like we did today.
I saw Rice with the ball, so I was expecting him to take the penalty. Then I saw Nobel coming with the ball, so it was the last minute of the game, make the save. So great goal from Jesse, he deserves, to be honest, and massive 3 points for us. Save the penalty, help the team to win. It's always difficult to play here against West Ham, so I'm really happy. A really tough game. They scored the first goal, but I think after 5-10 minutes we scored a goal, so it was a good moment to score, but I think both teams had good chances to score. Again, great goal from Jesse, and the save from the penalty, so great, massive